Welcome back to Automotivania. So I'm sure you've had experience with lots of the car award systems out there, but this one is going to be a bit different because it will consist of new and used cars across 8 different categories. Obviously I can't drive yet, so where I can, I have used cars that I've had experience with driving and just being inside. Where I have driven the cars, they have been off-road and on private land, so it's all legal, don't worry. So where I haven't been able to include ones that I do have experience with, I have had to use statistics and owners' reviews and things like that. And other people's opinions and whatever. So yeah. Before we get started, like, subscribe, whatever the YouTube people say, just do that, please. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. So the first category and its winner is the MPV and the Ford S-Max. So a good MPV consists of helpful features and practicality. The 2010 to 2016 S-Max has all of this and quite a bit more, especially if you get the Titanium X Sport 240 trim. This, if you spec it right, has sat-nav, heated seats, not all of them do, but even the standard one, it comes with quite a bit. The power shift gearbox, mated to the 2-litre engine, produces 237 brake horsepower and gets the car to 0 to 60 in just over 7.5 seconds. For a MPV, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, that is the S-Max. Next is the hatchback, and it's the GI Yaris. So this is a new car released in 2020. 261 brake horsepower in a Yaris. That's not everything that's good about it though. It has the GR4 4-wheel drive system. It is a rally homologation special. And the 1.6 3-cylinder engine can send it to 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. And when you put it into sport mode, it's quite easy to drift. I don't know this firsthand, but apparently so. It even looks nice, and it's a Yaris. Wouldn't expect a Yaris to look as good as it does and to perform as well as it does. That car is just amazing in my opinion. Okay, next is the estate car, and the winner for this is the Hyundai i40. In particular, the 1.7 CRDI. The reason for this is its sheer value. You could pick up a 61 reg with just 84,000 miles for £4,495. If you get the equivalent 3 Series of that, then what's that going to be, like 8? 8 or 7 or 8? But no, not even £5,000. 4.5. And you get quite a lot of tech as well. The 1.7 CRDI engine isn't particularly thrilling. It's not got the best performance, but it's an estate. You're not going to need... I mean, you might, if you do a lot of miles and if you want torque and overtaking power and all that, then maybe it's not the best option, but I just think it's amazing for its value. Okay, next is the coupe and convertible. And the winner for that I've chosen is the BMW E46. But from what I've heard, the automatic gearbox in them is horrendous. I don't think I've heard anything good about them. So I'd opt for the manual. It's rear-wheel drive, so it's going to be very fun by the sounds of it. It looks great in my opinion. And the 3.2-litre 6-cylinder, one of BMW's famous 6-cylinder engine, produces 343 brake horsepower and does 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. For the time, like 2001, that is quite good. And I reckon it'd be not very fun, since it's BMW and rear-wheel drive. It's going to go well together. Okay, the next category is the city car, and its winner is the Toyota Aygo, particularly the 2005 to 2013. It's a Toyota. It's going to be very reliable, isn't it? And it's actually surprisingly fun to drive. The 5-speed automatic. The 5-speed manual gearbox is actually very engaging, and the shifts feel actually very good. I have had experience with this car and the S-Max, and I think it's about 3 of these cars I've had experiences with, and I actually really like it. I wouldn't expect that. But yeah, and the 1 litre VVTi engine, it produces like 70 horsepower, not even that. But it actually sounds really good. So yeah, that's that one, and it's a 3-cylinder as well. The next one is the motorway car, and this winner is the Mercedes CLA 220D. I've also had experience with this car, not much though. And the main reason I've chose this for the motorway car is it is so quiet. And the ambient lighting and that, I don't know what it is, clever cruise control thingy. Ambient lighting, clever cruise control, I'm just going to call it that, and comfy seats, it just makes it one of the most relaxing cars to be in. It's not fun, but you don't really want a fun car for the motorway, do you? And if you're doing motorway on the Autobahn, then you can beat some other cars because it will top out at 152 miles an hour for the 2.1, is it 2.1? For the 220D. So yeah, that'd be a good choice. New, that is, so 2021, I think they started in 2019, 18. So the next category is the GT car / supercar. And for this, I have chosen the Ferrari 812 Superfast. It is mind-boggling quick. It's nearly hypercar quick. 800 brake horsepower. 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds. And from what I've heard, it's great to drive. And, oh my gosh, it looks amazing, in my opinion, anyway. 211 miles an hour. 800 brake horsepower. That is extraordinarily fast. So yeah, that's that one. Okay, this is the last category now, and it is the saloon car, and this also happens to be the best all-rounder in my opinion. And this is because it is quick, 5.6 seconds to 60, 155, 260 brake horsepower, but yeah, it's quite economical. Have you guessed what it is yet? No, it's the BMW 330D. So the 3 litre inline 6 produces 260 horsepower, as I said. But somehow, I don't have a clue how, it does 0 to 60. No, not it does MPG of 55. Well, that's claimed anyway. You probably get mid-40s. And the tax is only £155, and that's in a car that's a second slower than an Audi S3. To me, that seems like a great deal. And for the F30, which is the one I get, you can pick one of them up with high mileage anyway for under 10 grand. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you come back again for the next video. Thank you. The lights have just turned off, that's why it's gone dark. Thanks for watching. Bye.